opportunity that we can't pass on.
E te ti, e te tā, rauranga tira mā. Kei ngā whatu kura, kei ngā marei kura, kei ngā mātā waka. Aha ko kōwai, aha ko no hea. Nau mai haere mai ki tēnei o ngā kōrero hākina kino o whakaata Māori. Mō tēnei kēmu whakamutunga o te poiwhana o ngā kura kaha e waru. O te puku o te ika a Māui. Anei mātou, atu i Webster Field ki ngā motu i raro i te maunga teitei o Taranaki. Taranaki maunga, Taranaki tangata. Welcome everybody to this final game in our Super 8 competition between Te Kura Tamatāne o Kirikiriroa, Hamilton Boys, and Te Kura Tamatāne o Tauranga, Tauranga Boys High School. Tamatu, tamaora, Tauranga moana, Tauranga tangata, kōrauri ki tāhi e. This is the final game here for our Super 8 competition. After they've had 2 games of competition in New Plymouth, they've had some tough weather to endure. We've had all the might of Tāwhiri Mātia, and we've arrived to the final game here between these 2 prestigious schools. Tauranga Boys, the defending champions from last year's Super 8 competition, against Hamilton Boys High School. And here we have our lineups, our squads for today. Te Kura Tamatāne o Kirikiriroa, Te Nama Tahi Samuel Gordon, Te Nama Toru Thomas Blackhall, Te Nama Wha Ethan Blakely, Te Nama Rima Liam West, Te Nama Fitu Vincent Mendes, Te Nama Waru Noah Harrison, Te Nama Iwa Matthew Galletley, Te Nama Te Kau Willis Leylands, Te Kau Mātahi Joshua, Te Kau Mārua Harley Hill, Te Kau Mārua hoki ko Kaurena tēnā, Te Kau Mā Ono ko Wyatt Wink, Te Kau Mā Waru ko Isaac Bates, e rua Te Kau Mārua ko Sam Leyland, e toru Te Kau Mā Toru ko Bau Manny, e toru Te Kau Mā Rima ko Asher Clark, ko Aaron Scott Te Kai Whakahaere. And now we go to the team for Te Kura Tamatāne o Tauranga Boys. They are coached here by Jim Burtonshaw, Te Nama Tahi ko Jax Martin, Te Nama Rua ko Harley Gardner, Te Nama Toru ko Isaac Crockford, Te Nama Wha ko Blake Robinson, Te Nama Ono ko Archie Much, Te Nama Fitu ko Leo Robbins, Te Nama Waru ko Joby Reid, Te Nama Iwa ko Joshua Crisp, Te Kau Dylan Montero, te kau mā tahi Jake Bell, te kau mā rua ko Cole Rayner, te kau mā toru Ben Mason, te kau mā whā Jasper Peacock, te kau mā rima Vitaly Percival, te kau mā ono Sam Cross, te kau mā whitu ko Cameron. So those are the lineups for today. Those are the squads for today. As the game begins, we'll see which players are taking the pitch to begin with and which will come on later in the match as the impact players. Part of the challenge with so many games in short succession, moenei kai tākaro me ngā kai whakahaere, is to keep the bodies fresh and also the players' mind fresh. So no doubt we will see a rotation of players today, as perhaps some of the weather and the heavy grounds that the boys have been playing on the last couple of days may begin to take their toll on some of these players. Both these schools, obviously a proud history and very competitive schools. They'll be looking to put their best foot forward as we approach the end of this wāhanga o tēnei taukura, the end of the term, and obviously they'll have a couple of weeks following to recuperate and to hopefully recharge those batteries.
Here we are, boys. Big shift here. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go, boys. Wait, be strong. Wait. Get up. Good, Liam. Good. Joey, for that to you, Jackie. Actually, come on, good here. Second. Boys. Get it down, play.
So the other schools that have been competing in this prestigious tournament over the last couple of days, we've had Gisborne Boys High School, Hastings Boys High School, Napier Boys High School, the Plymouth, the host school for this year, Palmerston North Boys High School, and Rotorua. Koe rā ngā tīma e waru, I roto I tēnei o ngā whakataitai, o te motu, te ika Māui.
In the corner, go! Yeah, down! Go, Jess, go! Crack! Forward! Complete ruthless. Yeah, man. Boys! Sit up now, boys, sit up! Forward!
Kei ngā tamariki kei te kāinga, e mā taki ana, ko taku pōtiki tērā, ko te ata whai, ko taku iramutu, ko rehua, e toku māme e taki ana I te toku rua rā, e ngā koutou, ngā karamato te ata ki a koutou, anei au te waha, o whakaata Māori, I tēnei ata, e kōru ana, ki te toko maha, e mā taki mai ana. You can see a lot of the energy, despite these boys having already played a number of games in the last couple of days. They're obviously fit and have come out fighting and ready to take on the challenge that lies ahead of them. I ngā kākahu ki korangi, tērā te tīma o no Tauranga boys in the blue, and ngā taniwha no Waikato taniwha he piko he taniwha, we're in the black and red today. As mentioned earlier, we do have Tauranga boys, the defending champions from the Super 8 competition last year. Ko te pātai matua, ko Waikatoa I tēnei tau, ko Waikahua, who will take out the Super 8 competition this year and who will have bragging rights going forward to next season. Te āhua nei kei te tino whai a Kirikiri roa i a Tauranga boys. Looks like the tactics here from Hamilton boys is to really close down and follow each player from Tauranga boys and not give them space and time on the ball. I te ao whutupōro, te ao poiwhana, ko tērā ingoa ko te press, so that's what we call a press in poiwhana. If we've got one team putting pressure high up the pitch against the other, we call that a high press. Ko te whainga, ka tino, ka maui te pōro. So what they want to do is win the ball high up the pitch as possible. Ka tahi, ka haere ki te kōra. And then attack the goal, as we see now. Hamilton boys being very aggressive down that right-hand side. So the road to the final, we had for Hamilton Boys High School, I te mane, I tākoro rātou ki Gisborne Boys, I tō rātou toru ki te kore. I tērā rā tonu I tākoro rātou ki a Rotorua. I tō rātou e ono ngā piro, e ono ngā kōra ki te rua. Ina nahi rā I tākoro rātou ki New Plymouth Boys. I tō rātou e whā ngā kōra ki te kore. Ina nahi hoki I tō rātou ki a Palmerston Boys 1-0. So the road to the final for Hamilton Boys. They beat Gisborne Boys on Monday 3-0. Rotorua Boys 6-2 also on Monday. New Plymouth Boys yesterday 4-0. And then Palmerston North Boys 1-0. So as we can see, that's 14 goals they've scored and only 2 against. So very slick outfit. Tēnei tīma no Kirikiri roa. And as we compare that to Tauranga, tō rātou huarahi ki tēnei kēmu whakamutunga. I te mane, I tākoro rātou ki a Hastings Boys. I toa toru ki te tahi. I te mane hoki I tākoro rātou ki a Napier Boys High School. I tō rātou e whā ngā kōra ki te kore. Ina nahi ki a Palmerston North. I tō he tai tēnā, he toroa. E roa ngā kōra I a tīma. Ina nahi hoki I tākoro rātou ki a New Plymouth. I tō rātou toru ki te tahi. So the road for Tauranga has been similar. They had a win 3-1 against Hastings Boys on Monday. And also Napier Boys High School, they beat 4-0 on Monday. Yesterday they had a close draw with Palmerston North 2-2. And they beat New Plymouth Boys High School yesterday afternoon 3-1. So for them, they've had 12 goals scored and 4 against. So 2 very evenly placed teams here. Te āhua nei, ko timata pai, Kirikiri roa. Kei te maka rātou I te pōro, kei te taki rātou I te pōro. The way things have started, very even, 2 good strong teams. Perhaps Hamilton boys have the slight upper hand, the way they are able to look after the ball and pass the ball around. Engari, it's early days.
Up, Holly, up, Holly.
Turn back, just back.
Hey.
Turn. Shoot.
Next. Have a go. Have a go. No.
Ko tuku ngā kōrero aki nā ngā kaimātaki I te taho o te whira ki ngā kaitākaro. Having a lot of support here from both teams, encouraging our kaitākaro, our athletes out there on the pitch to be positive, to try things and to really try and see who can be the first team to get the opening goal.
Luke, hold them up! Movement, come on! Boys, movement, yeah? One go, one show, boys.
Nice start, Murray. Nice start. Well done.
Yeah, Josh, you take this down. You come round.
Ka re kore ko tētai o ngā pū. No te kura tamatāne o Kiriroa, te nama te kaumārua. Ko Harley Hill tēnā. I tēnei o ngā whakataitai. I kōra ia, ngā wā e whā. The top goal scorer here for Hamilton boys in this tournament, Harley Hill. 4 goals to his name.
Get behind it! Get behind it! Runners!
As we see here, Tauranga boys across from the right-hand side. Well collected from the goalkeeper from Hamilton Boys High School. Te tētahi o ngā pū no Tauranga. Ko Jake Bell tēnā, he's scored 4 goals so far in this tournament and is leading the way for Tauranga boys.
Stay in! Good on! Yeah, good, Sammy. You hold now. And again, Josh. Good, Dylan. Leave it. Down. Yeah, you got time. Man coming right.
I tēnei wāhango te tau o Matariki. Te manako ia kua whai wā koutou, ngā kaimātaki, ki te whakatā, ki te noho, haumaru, ki te taha o koutou whānau. Te hoki ngā mahara, ki ngā tau ko pahure. Ko tuku hoki, I ngā wawata, I ngā moemoea. O te tau, e heke mai nei ki a hiwa I te ranga. O tā kiwi haere a tuku whānau ki tātahi. I whakatū I mātou. Koetahi o mātou hoa. I tētahi hautapu. Tētahi kaitahi. A tāhua katoa tēnei wāhanga o te tau o Matariki. So hopefully our viewers watching have had a special time with all your whānau over Matariki. It's great to see the country embracing all the positive aspects that Matariki brings to Aotearoa.
Nettie, go in. Cut it up now, Leo, cut it up. Now, Sammy, Johnny. Yeah, 18.
Get the sense now that both teams have settled down and are finding their rhythm.
Go.
Very impressed with the composure and the technique of these athletes. The field does look a little bit bumpy.
Back there, keep going. 2 meters. Jake, inside more. Keep moving, thank you. Keep moving.
We've had a lot of weather.
Yeah.
I kaha tuku a tāwhiri mātea, I te hau, I te ua, ina nahi, I ngā rā hoki kua pahure. but I nai nei he rangi mokopuna ki ngā motu. Beautiful conditions for a final. Great chance there from Tauranga boys. Can they get that tucked into the net? Very encouraging signs there from Tauranga. They'll be happy with that. Again, it looks like both teams are very comfortable using the width within their squad, within their teams, and looking to then deliver balls into the box for their strike players to pounce.
Yes! Well! Ready now, drop in. Cole left shoulder, Cole left shoulder.
Again, we see a high press here from Tauranga, Orite kia Kiri roa. Both teams here engaging in the high press, looking to win the ball up the pitch as far as possible. E kaha tērā rutu. I purutehe e tahi o ngā kaitākaro. Very strong challenge there. Hamilton boys thought they may have a foul. Engari I ai ki te kai whakawā. Haere tonu. The ref has said play on.
Yes, come on! Slow it up now, lads, slow it up! Sit up, sit up! Organise early, I want to hear you! Sam there, look there.
Another corner here for Hamilton boys. Looks like they've got a couple of for Tauranga boys, a couple of taller players here in the box waiting. We've got a left footer. He'll be looking to curl this into the danger area and see what we can get. He's got near post, well defended here from Hamilton boys as they look to counter-attack down their left-hand side. Oh, could be away there, the danger man. Again, some protest there from Hamilton boys. Could have been a foul there. And that was Harley Hill who looked to make a break.
Okay, here we go. Left foot in swing.
No one can come here. Yeah, good boy.
Now the ref decides to blow his whistle. It does work here, Tiwi. The whistle does work, despite some of the protests there from Hamilton boys earlier on.
Keep up. Behind the ball. Behind the ball. Work your feet. Work your feet. Yeah. Love it down.
As we have another corner, both teams here very willing to play positive football here, to attack, which is very encouraging.
One more in. Hey, one more in. Lucas, when I take you. Yeah. Pull legs! Pull legs! Send the man. Get away. Good. Get up.
Optimistic chance there from Tauranga boys.
Tied at the back here now.
Inaia tonu nei kei te āta. Mātaki kei te āta ra titiro ngā tīma e rua. Both teams just sort of trying to get a gauge on each other at this point in time. Just seeing what each team offers and potentially where they might be able to find some space. to exploit.
Squeeze on your man. Side. Can you win? Noah behind you. Free. Now. Go, Hutch. Wait. Yes, Isaac.
And Nate, a foul here in the attacking third for Hamilton boys. Let's see what they've got here. Kare kore kua prakatihi rātou I tēnei o ngā āhuatanga. Ia rātou e haratau ana, e prakatihi ana. We'll see what they've got up their sleeve here for this set piece. A lot of practice goes into these on the practice field. We've got Isaac Bates over the ball, who's scored a couple of goals this tournament and also received 2 Player of the Day awards. He floats it in here to the far post. A little bit long. The right idea there. I kimi e ona hoa tā roa nei. Trying to find his mates, the big tall ones at the back there. Engari, ki te kore, it just sailed out.
Right shoulder. Unlucky. Get up. Don't come thick. Pace is what he's going to do. Luke, go. No, Susan. Isaac. Yeah, Jason. Isaac. Ready, big hole. Side. Just hold the gap there. Get up. Good turn. Heath, you can go.
Me mihi ka tika, ki tai o ngā kaitautoko, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming. Tēnā, ko Apollo Projects, ko Caltex. Ko Bailey's Real Estate. Just mentioning some of the supporters and the sponsors here. Without these sponsors, obviously difficult to get these sorts of things off the ground. Pa te huru te manu ka rere ai. Adorned with feathers, the bird is able to fly. Fly as they may, these boys out here. Very much appreciate the support of our Pakihi Tautoko, our sponsors, Whakaata Māori, to broadcast this game out ki ngā whare katoa o te motu. So hoa mā, if you've got people at home, or at mahi, or at kura, or wherever they may be, that may want to watch this live stream, send it to them, send them the link, and they can join on YouTube and see the high caliber of athletes that we have on show today.
Come on. Liam right. Liam, come. Slide. Liam. Good will. Get away. There. Isaac, what's line?
Me mihi hoki ki ngā whānau, ki ngā kura, ki ngā kaiako, ngā kaiāwhina, ngā tāngata katoa, e tautoko wana, He manaaki ana. Kia nei, kai tākaro. He mohe o pai. Mātua mā. Gau mātua mā hoki. He maha ngā mahi. Mehe mea ko tō mahi ki te traiwa. E nei kai tākaro ki te prakatihi ki ngā kēmu. Ki hea rānei. Mā pango mā whero. Tōti ai te mahi. Big shout out to all our whānau who help these athletes week in, week out. Our friends, our pakeke, our elders, our teachers, our supporters, our coaches, our physios, our referees, everyone that is involved to support our kaupapa, to help our rangatahi, to put them in these sort of facilities and this sort of stage so they can showcase some of their talents that they have. We know it takes a lot of effort. E tahi wā, ko te mahi matua, anō nei he Uber driver pia. I know a lot of us as parents feel like at times we spend most of our time with our kids, driving them to or from different kaupapa. And a big mihi to everyone involved to help all of these kai tākaro. Whether it's helping with lunches, oranges at half time, our kākahu, uniforms, giving time. Koenei kai tākaro, ngā rangatira moa pōpō.
No way, ref, no way. Cole, one of you sit. Archie, sit in that pocket.
Holly, on your right. With no forward, you.
We know also
Forward.
just to see this level of competition and to see it broadcast on whakata Māori, o tohu pai tēnā. He maha ngā pūkenga o enei rangatahi. I tēnei au huri.
In Harley, in Harley.
No, hold him up. Get up. What's one on him? Holly.
Go, Harley.
Hey! Now you get off. Get on. No turn. Yes, Steve. Hold him up. You, Isaac. Wait. Good, Isaac. Well done, boys. Well done. Solid. Keep going. Just no. We could have done. Hey, positive. No, Jones. Yeah, no. Move it now. Josh. Break, boys. Move it. Keep working. Go. Win it. Hold on. Thank you, recover.
As we look at Hamilton boys here, Te taha mātou, just down the right hand side, well defended there from Tauranga.
Back. Ready. Again. Hey. Thank you. Stay positive now, boys. Yeah, stay positive. Come on. Yeah, good. Two. What's the win?
Another free kick here. te tīma Tamatane o Kirikiriroa.
Well done. Get in position. Now.
Well defended there from Tauranga.
Time again. Time again.
Good Jay!
Good comms, guys.
Come on, keep going, keep going. Luke, show one way. Let's go, boys. Intensity, come on. Come in, come in. Let's go. Go. Let him in. Sam. You're up. Go down.
Ki te karanga ngā kaitākaro I ngā kupuaki-aki. Hearing some words of encouragement from both sides here. Imploring each other to stay positive. Aha ko kāre anō e nei tīma ki a kōra, despite the scores being 0-0. Very common this, as we see in competitions, ngā whakataitai o te ao, all around the world. Oh, anei, we've got a chance here for Kirikiriroa. Great chance, just fell there. Couldn't quite find the angle to beat the keeper. Did beat the keeper, but just to the side of the goal. Very encouraging signs, but as I was saying, very common. I roto I ēnei o ngā whakataitai o te ao. Ko tēnei te kēmu whakamutunga. Nā te wanga pea. Nā te para o te tangata, o tērā tangata pea. We often see the finals are very tight, low-scoring games. Whereas in the games leading up, they're a bit more free-flowing, a few more goals. So ko tāku ki a rātou ngā kaitākaro ki a maia, ki a manawa nui. Ka re kore ko tērā te kōrero hoki o ngā kaiwhakahaere o ēnei tīma e rua. Ki ēnei kaitākaro I mua I te tīmatanga o tēnei kēmu. I'm sure their coaches have said to them, play your natural games, stay relaxed, stay strong, be brave. You see another corner from Tauranga, well claimed there. Ooh, big tackle in the middle. Hamilton boys breaking down this left-hand side. Ooh, another big challenge there from Tauranga. We're starting to see them go in now, these tackles. Kahanga Rutu. And now swung the other way. Tauranga boys with a chance. Two defenders. Rotorua ngā kai ārai. And te tamatane, ngā tamatane o Kirikiriroa have managed to prevent a goal happening there. The game's really opening up now. Tērā pē whakarongo rātou ki a hau. They may have listened to what I was saying about being brave and being positive. Tauke, rangatahi mā tauke, rawe. Awesome to see, awesome to see. Despite this being their 5th game in 3 days, they're giving it all they've got. Ka mau te we. Another chance here for Kirikiriroa, and we've got our first goal. Kora! Nice work there. In the build-up. Can't finish. Slotting the ball to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper. Very composed. Very well set up team goal there. Tatakite, wā whakatā hoki. What a crucial time to score just before our half-time break. That'll really lift the spirits of Hamilton boys. Let's see how Tauranga boys react. The defending champions.
Just hold. Get up, get up. Right.
Just feel in the last wee while the tackles, the intent of the tackles, the strength of the tackles. Ko piki ake. Ko kaha ake hoki. Just go on to that another taumata pia, another level. As we see the determination and the strength in these players wanting to make sure they're winning their tackles.
Get it up, yes, come back in. Time, Isaac, time.
I know, you can stick with it.
Be strong, boys, come on.
Ooh, another half chance there for Hamilton boys. Nicely weighted ball, floated into the penalty box. But also a lot of bodies in that area. Very difficult for a striker to score from that position.
Forward now. Get up. Work your feet now. Work your feet now. Nothing. Work your feet. Get out, good Josh. Love it. Get up.
Tauranga boys. I te taha mawi down the left-hand side. Nice cross. Just couldn't quite guide that header on the target there.
Luke, stay, and then go. Luke, go now.
Engari ke te whawhai tonu. Ha Tauranga boys, they're still trying despite the one goal disadvantage.
Great ball.
Good ball. Well on. Move it now.
Lukey. That's fine, Isaac, that's fine.
Good, Jazz.
Hey!
Thank you.
Yep, I've got the ball. It's all good.
Come off. Stay for now, there's one left.
Another free kick here.
Okay, 2 blues upfield.
Ko te kura tamatāne o kirikiri roa. Got Thomas Blackhall. Like a left footer here, floating the ball in. To the far post. Well controlled. Engari I rutu I toa. Te kai tākaro no Tauranga. Good tackle there from Tauranga.
Now you go. Good Josh. Nick, can you win?
Ooh, another big challenge there. Kare te tino pai tērā. Nā waiwai e rua. bit dangerous there. Referees don't like seeing people sliding in with 2 feet. So the free kick was given. Anone he bobsled. Gura tētai o ngā kupu. He bobsled tackle. If you can picture people sitting in a bobsled, that's the position sometimes these kai tākaro take when they're trying to win the ball. Unfortunately, it's frowned upon by our referees. It was Joshua Barrymore Uden there, an attempt to switch the ball from the left side to the right. He's got another opportunity here. Oh, as we see another dangerous pair tackle.
Get up the half, boys. If it's 5 metres back too.
E tohu tēnei pia o te hia o enei kai tākaro ki te toa. Just a sign there of how much these boys really want to see themselves come out on top and give it their all, willing to sacrifice their bodies in some respects to try and win these tackles and win the ball. E kokona anō i te taha mātou o Tauranga, another corner here, just coming from the right side for Tauranga. Well defended from Hamilton boys. Oh, we see a great effort on goal. Whai te rā whana tino pai. Great shot there, just away from the top corner of the Hamilton boys' net.
3 minutes. Let's go, come on. No one for us here, fellas. As a cover. Deeper. Noah, stand in front of this. Unlucky. Chase the Sam. Go, Sam, shut me. Sam. Match on. No turn. Find someone.
Another chance here for Hamilton boys. Can they find their second goal? Tata, tino tata. We've got a call here for offside. Remains unclear who was offside. However, our Kaiawhina, our assistant referee, has put their flag up, indicating that one of the Hamilton boys' players had strayed into an offside position. Ka tahi anō ka ki te kaiwhakawā, e rua pē ngā meneti e toi ana i tēnei wāhanga tuatahi o tēnei o ngā kēmu whakamutunga o te Super 8 competition mo te poi whana. Couple of minutes left in this first half. Tauranga boys, we wanting to see if they can get one goal back before the break. And Hamilton boys, I would have thought, would be happy to go in at half-time at 1-0. And there we have it now. Kura te whakamutunga o tēnei wāhanga, tuatahi o tēnei kēmu. Kia koutou, kei te kāinga, haere ki te whakariri, te kaputi, te atawhai, rehua, haere ki te mahi kaputi, mā kui. We're going to have a quick break now. Go get yourself a cup of tea, your chocolate biscuit, and we'll see you back for the second half.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Summer Tournament 2024 on Māori Active. Find us on YouTube.
E te iwi, nau mai, hoki mai, ki tēnei o ngā kēmu whakamutunga, o tēnei whakataitai, o ngā kura kaha ewaru, no te puku o te ika Māui. Welcome back to this final game in our Super 8 competition for our men's football for this year. Atu I Taranaki, ngā motu, Taranaki maunga, anei ngā kaitākaro e whakatāna, e whakarongo ana ki ngā tohu tohu, ki ngā kōrero o ngā kaiwhakahaere. Me pēhea te āhua o te wāhanga tuarua. We just see here our players from Hamilton boys and Tauranga boys listening to the instructions, the advice, and perhaps some tactical nous from their coaches as they begin to take their place on the field for the second half of this final in the Super 8 competition 2024. Currently, we have Hamilton boys in the black and red, 1. Tauranga boys in the blue, 0. He mihi hoki ki whakata Māori, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Apollo Properties, Bailey's, Real Estate, and all of our kaitautoko, all of our sponsors that are helping to bring this coverage to you in your living rooms, in your cars, in your places of work, wherever you are, at the beach maybe, who knows. Wherever you are, you're able to watch and enjoy the spectacle at the pinnacle, te tihi o te maunga, the top of the mountain for these, our rangatahi, the top players in the Super 8 competition, going head to head, toe to toe, to see who will come out victorious this year. As we reflect on Te Wāhanga Tuatahi, the first half, and we look back, kia hau, I tima tapai ngā tima e rua. Nā wai, I haere tonu tērā Wāhanga Tuatahi. I kaha haere, te kura tamatāne o Kirikiriroa. My take on the first half, very even start from both of these teams, not much in it at all. Just got the sense. And in that middle third of that first half, Hamilton Boys High School really got the ascendancy there, which did result in their goal, the only goal so far of the game. Ko te wero I nai nei, I mua. Te kura tamatāne o Tauranga.
Get up for it, lads.
Haere tonu. Te manako ia, ka kōrā rātou. Wawe I tēnei wāhanga tuarua. No doubt we had both our coaches here. Give lots of words of encouragement to these players.
Staying in.
At our half-time break. Great ball in there from Tauranga. Kaya kiri no te pōrui nai nei. E kaha ke te rā hutu. Kaha rawa pēr. Again, we've seen a few of these, seems to be a bit of a theme.
Yep.
E tohu pēr o te hia. O e nei kai tākaro. Just so we can see how much they want this game and want to really do themselves proud and come out as champions this year. Just got to temper that with keeping their composure and making sure if they are going to do these sort of challenges, these sort of tackles, do them in the right areas of the field. And no doubt their coaches will be saying to them, let's stay composed.
Now.
We've got a long strike there, very close, bit of a bobble, difficult to collect there. Great shot there from Joby Reid, who again has picked up a couple of MVPs for his team, Tauranga. I tēnei whakataitai, he's also scored 1 goal. But we know the coaches are going to be saying to these players, yes, love the commitment, love the passion. But let's just keep our heads.
Next, and again. Get up, boys, get up. Goody. Contest. Good on. Well on. Hey! Thank you.
Kei ngā kai tākoro. Whai ā titi kahurangi I te tū oho koe. Me he maunga teitei. Seek that treasure that you hold most dearly, and in this context, on this day, it is obviously to come out as champions. And if you do bow your head, let it be to a lofty mountain. Ko te ahu o taua kōrero. Try your best, give it everything you've got. And if on that day it doesn't go your way, you know that you can walk proudly, having given all that you've got.
Watch second. Watch it. Straight up. Away. Hey, look.
And there, kiri roa. Oh, and there, kiri roa noa. It's the Hamawi. A shot on goal here. Ooh, tino tata. Pai te whakaaro. Tino pai te whakaaro. I whakaaro ia, ki te hara mai te kai ārai. Me pehe au e kōra. Great attack there down the left-hand side. The goalkeeper came out quickly. And the thought, I really like the thought there from Vincent Mendes, Rea, just to try and chip that ball over the top of the incoming goalkeeper. Unfortunately, the ball was a bit to the left, but again, you can't fault the thought process and the effort.
Make your decision now.
Anei, te kai whakawā. Anō. Kaharawa. Te rutu. Again, we see another foul. In a similar position to ones we've seen previously. Kare kore. E pai ana te wītara o te kai whakawā. He's been a very, very busy referee so far today, using his whistle. You see a ball floated in, well defended there from Tauranga.
Tight. Just come. Hold it back.
Te kai whakahaere.
I got two. Ready?
O te kura tamatāne o kiri roa. Graham Smith tēnā. I ngā rā ua mua. I tākoro ia. O te tima matua o Aotearoa. Aaron Smith was an all-white. He is now coaching Hamilton Boys. Had a great career playing National League for Waitakere. Also with Melville, Kiri roa. He spent a long time coaching our rangatahi. Great to see players with his experience going to World Cups, playing internationals, playing against the best teams in the world. Great to see him now give his experience Me ngā wheako I akuna e ia I ai e tākoro ana. As he was playing, when he was playing, he's now passing on these things to these players. E mea awhina tēnā ki a rātou. They are very helpful to all of these players from Hamilton. As you see, a great shot on goal there. And the save was just as good, perhaps a little bit better, just preventing a goal. Tērā te āhua o te ao poi whana. Mehe mea kei a koe ngā wheako, kei a koe hoki ngā pukenga. Tēnā, hoatu, tautoko, aki aki, I tēnei reanga, ngā rangatahi. Ooh. Great save there. Looked like the last touch was actually off the Tauranga player. Hioi, I ai ki te kai whakawā. Ehe, kei te he tēnā. Certainly saw some very strong protest there from our kai tākoro no Kirikiriroa, thinking that the last touch had came from the Tauranga defender, but our referee has disagreed and has given a goal kick.
Seconds, yeah, seconds. Get up, no build.
As I was just saying, awesome to see past players giving their knowledge, their experiences on to the kids, the young adults of this time. As we look to continue to grow this game, poi whana, football, soccer, whatever you call it, the global game, having players, people that have been there on the highest stage and the highest level of the game, involved in our grassroots coaching, can only strengthen and ensure that the game as we know it continues to grow here in Aotearoa. Kei ngā kai mātaki, ngā rangatahi Māori, ko tētahi ara, ka tākoro, o tērā tīma Māori o Aotearoa. Ko Philip Pickering te kai whakahaere. Ka konei, ka haere rātou ki Hawaii, Hawaii ki te tākoro, ki te tīma no kora. Ki te tīmatanga o tēnei tau, ki tākoro ngā tīma Māori, ngā tīma rangatahi Māori. Ki ngā tīma o ngā secondary schools o Aotearoa. Tino mihi, ki tērā o ngā kaupapa. Kua roa te wā. Kua mahia. Kua tautoku I tērā kaupapa. Māori football, Māori. Great opportunity for our young rangatahi to be involved with Māori football. At the beginning of this year, we saw our rangatahi playing against New Zealand secondary schools teams. I haere au ki aua kēmu. E waha o te kaupapa o whakaata Māori. Miharo rau atu te kaupapa. Me ngā pūkenga o ngā rangatahi Māori. I was there at that event and amazing to see the skills coming through for our rangatahi. Se tiwi, mehe me, kāre anō koe, kia rehita. Tēnā, haere ki maorifootball.co.nz. Mehe mea, e Māori koe, me rehita. Another good chance there from Hamilton boys. Te ahua nei. Ke te kaha haere rātou. Just looks like they're getting stronger and stronger, Hamilton boys. Ioi. E mohi o pai ana tātou katoa. Mehe me ka kōra Tauranga. Ka huri anō te ahua tēnei kēmu. Another break down the right-hand side. Been very involved so far in this tēnei wāhanga tuarua. Vicente Mendes Rea. 2 goals so far and 1 man of the match. MVP performance. He's now really starting to see why as he's attacking down their right-hand side. But for our people watching on our whānau, if you've got someone in your whānau, hapū, your hāpuri, i te kura pea at the school, at your school, who enjoys poi whana, register with our whānau at maorifootball.co.nz as they continue doing their awesome mahi, providing pathways for our rangatahi Māori. They've had games over the last few years against Iwi Take Take, Noahi Te Reiria. They're also heading to Hawaii to play our whānau in Hawaii. So put your name, register for that. Put yourself in the database and start being a part of that kaupapa, so you know what events are coming up. And if you've got aspiring young athletes in your whānau or in your community, please spread the word to them so they can join and hopefully be exposed to the amazing opportunities that our whānau at Māori football are providing for our rangatahi.
Josh, deliver. Josh, go more.
Good touch. Move it, move it. Well done, Josh. Well done. Back in now, back in now. Back in. Face the ball,
Another good shot there from Josh Barrymore Uden. Couple of good chances today, looking very lively.
Keep on, keep on, keep on.
Leo, gamble, come on. Time, all time.
Good, Will, well on. Well on, Will, well on. Well on, Will, great ball. Back, back.
William.
Ash! Yes, sir. Back in, back in.
Another opportunity for Hamilton boys. Asher Clark there, just losing his balance at the last minute. And we see the ball go flying over the crossbar. But again, ominous signs here for Tauranga. E pono aku kōrero kei Tauranga moana a hau e noho ana. Hioi, no Taranaki tuku hoa wahene. Reira, ai, kia hau. Ko te tahi au, ke te noho au I runga I te tai apa.
Ethan, come around a bit. Yeah, let's stay there. Nick! Deliver now! Deliver! Positive, boys, yeah, stay positive. Keep the talk. Betty, gotta move! Action B, gotta move! Play now! To be you! Come on! What on? No shot!
Kora! Ahua oriti tērā ki te kora tuatahi, very similar to the first goal. Nice work here from Hamilton boys and a nice calm finish. E rua ki a Hamilton boys, kore Tauranga moana, Tauranga boys. Very well worked team goal.
Let's go, boys.
Ki te āta titiro ki ngā ngā kaitākaro o Tauranga. Koe tahi o rātou, ko ngā ringa, kei ngā hope, kei te hope, o ia tangata. Ko tūpau etahi o ngā māhunga, kia kaha, koutou mā, ko roa te wā. Ko tākaro, e oi, e rua te community e toi ana. Kataia. Interesting to look at the body language of both teams here. Just after that goal, you saw a few of the Tauranga players with their hands on their hips, heads down.
Done well, though.
Still plenty of time.
Hey, give it to E again. Ethan!
Ko te whakaaro pē o te kaiwhakahaere o Tauranga. Ka panoni pē etahi o ngā kaitākaro. Perhaps the coaches with 20 odd minutes to go might be thinking about making some changes, bring some fresh legs on. As we alluded to earlier, this is their 5th game in 3 days when they pūru taitama. No kirikiriro no Tauranga, ano hoki. Ano. Kāre e taia I tērā wā, te whana te pōro, te kōrā, another chance there. Just unable to put that on target.
Josh, switch, Josh.
Get up, Josh. Yes, good Josh.
Hey!
We see Tauranga still staying in the fight here, trying to find their opportunity. Some nice play on the ball. As we come down the left-hand side, just being patient here, kei te tatariia. Just waiting. Te tohu pai tēnei. Te tatari rātou. Very good sign. Just waiting. Tauranga waiting. Passing the ball around. Just trying to find some space.
Sam, get him up. Channel.
Be strong here.
Get up. Go side.
Come on, shoulders. Right in, Joshy. No turn, Noah, no turn.
He wari te pōroki waho. Just out there, so the Kaiawhina has signalled a goal kick.
Hey, outside. Come again, Joshy, come. Good, Joshy.
Get up. Swim.
Hey.
You see, te kura tamatane o Kirikiriroa. Just being patient here. Eri tukino ano. Another bad challenge. E ai ki te kai whakawā, according to the referee. So we see a free kick.
We need one more.
Nā tērā hapa. Pukere noa. When a foul is deemed to be intentional, the referee will blow the whistle and give a free kick to the opposition. Tokorua ngā kaitākaro no Kirikiriroa. E whakarite ana ki te whane I tēnei. Ātāhu e rā pukenga. Anō nei he kai kanikani. The nice skills there as we saw it down that right hand side. But like a dancer out there on the dance floor.
Boys, one more. Noah, bring one more. Noah, hold. Stay. No, not Asher, you know. Have an overload. Hold there. Another one. Break his feet. Get us away, boys. Come on. Isaac, just be aware. Yeah. Wait. Good, get up. Go, Jake, go. Good. Great ball, Asher, well done. Back in now, let's go. Well done. Keep the guy, boys, keep the guy. Good, good, face, aware. Harley in. Get up,
Mahi tika ana I whakata Māori I ngā kai tautoko o tēnei o ngā whakataitai ko Caltex tēnā New Zealand Carbon Farming Apollo Projects and Bailey's Real Estate. Mei kore ko koutou. Kare tēnei whakataitai e tū pēnei I tēnei. Wasn't for the support that we've got. This competition may not be able to run as well as it does today. Nō reira, tino mihi ki a rātou. Nei te kai kanikani nei. Pai te maka. Anei ngā triki katoa. O te kura tamatāne no Kirikiriroa. We're just starting to see a few tricks coming out here. Engari, Ko tāku ki a rātou. Kia tūpato. Te community e toi ana. I know we've all seen over the years at different sports, comebacks, as good as it is, and tino tautoko au ki ngā kai tākoro. Very supportive of seeing our rangatahi trying things and showing their skills. Waihoki. E tauira pai tēnā ki ngā kai mātaki, ki ngā tamariki e mātaki ana. Kei te kāinga. Awesome to see the skills on show.
You can win something, go and score, but we'll go use the first and go in. Right, you six.
Pērā I te whakataitai ki Tamana. The Euros currently on in Germany. Amazing to see kare kore kamataki. Ennei kai tākoro. I a rātou. Pērā I Ronaldo. Harry Kane. Phil Foden. Awesome to see some of the superstars of our game playing on the world stage at the moment in Germany. And no doubt our players playing today are spending time watching some of that tournament as that tournament progresses to the final stages. Waihoki. Hei te marama o he petema ka tākoro te tima matua o Aotearoa ki Amerika, ki a Mexico, ki Amerika hoki. So we've got 2 games for our All Whites, the men's team, coming up in September. The first is in Los Angeles against Mexico on September the 8th, and the second game on September the 11th, also in America in Cincinnati. We will see our All Whites come up against the US men's national team.
Turnover.
As we see Tauranga looking to create a chance here. And they've earned themselves a corner. Ka rea kore. Koe tahi o enei, kai tākoro. E hia ana. Ki te tai atu ki tērā o ngā taumata. Ki te tākoro. O te tima matua o Aotearoa ngā All Whites. I'm sure there's players here that are playing today that have aspirations. As we see another chance here from Tauranga. Very close. They're getting closer. But these boys here will be, no doubt, some of them have aspirations to one day pull on that white jersey of our All Whites. And amazing to see te poi a o tēnei kēmu I Aotearoa nei. Ooh, appeals there from Tauranga. Did that ball cross the line? Yeah, I think te kai whakawako. Still protesting. Te kai whakawai, whakarongo ana. The referee's not listening as we go to the other end. And protest from Hamilton boys now. Oh, moe tahi o ngā kupu kanga. Mehe tamaiti koe. Kei te kāinga, kawe pērā. ka we pēra. Ko tērā pēr tētahi o ngā mea kino o te whutupo, o te poiwhana. Ngā kai tākoro, rongo nui o te ao. Ka rātou. Te kanga ki ngā kai whakawā. Busy day for our referee here today. Been on top of the action. Depending on which side of the fence you sit on, the Hamilton or the Tauranga side, you may have your own views of a couple of decisions. But that is the nature of sport. Tino mihi ki ngā kai whakawā katoa, o tēnei whenua, o tēnei motu. Me kore ko koutou, ka rea taia ngā kai tākoro, ki te tākoro ia wiki. You can often feel that being a referee is a job that's perhaps not appreciated as it could be, as it should be. If we didn't have referees, then our players would not be able to play. So big mihi to our referees. And sometimes it can be a little bit of a thankless role because, you know, we're so passionate and supportive of our teams, and we can sometimes vilify the referee if the result hasn't gone our way.
Possible
shot. Nice run down there from Joby Reid. Te Hamawi, Tauranga boys.
Hey Josh, hey! It's going! Don't hit it! Get away!
You see Tauranga with position on the edge of the box. Let's see what they can conjure up here. Ball onto the far post. Fallen in the box here. Can they get it down for a shot? Well defended there from the Hamilton boys. Nate, te kai whakawāno. Te wītara. The whistle of our referee being heard again.
Now.
Pai tēnā, great ball floated in, good header. Just unfortunately straight to the goalkeeper. And the score remains 2-0 to Hamilton boys.
Josh, long one. Well done. Well done. Harley, hit up. Viva, go Viva. 5 left, dig deep. Keep going, stay long.
Ka re kore, te hikake enei. O te tīmatanga o tētahi tīma hou. Kai Aotearoa nei. Mo te A-League. Ko Auckland FC tēnā. Amazing to see a second professional team for these players to aspire to, commencing in the A-League next season. Auckland FC will be joining the Wellington Phoenix and competing in the A-League. So again, another amazing pathway for our young men playing today to aspire to be able to play the game that they love as a career. Atu I tēnā, he maha hoki ngā mahi, ai mua, I tērā i ngā kaiwhakerite, ngā kaiwhakahaere o taua tīma. Ki tāmaki. Lots of work to be done at the administration level, management level, ground level. Lots of mahi to go to get that team ready for their debut season in the A-League. Great run there down the left-hand side. Looked like Dylan Montero with some nice skills, equally matched by the defensive work there of Hamilton boys.
Back out, Dylan.
E mihi hoki ki a waka kotahi. I nainei e tere te haringa I kiri roa ki tāmaki, I Tauranga ki tāmaki. E te hanga tonu rātou I tetahi o ngā rori. I Tauranga ki tāmaki, hioi. Me he mea, kei kiri roa koe e noho ana. Kotahi haura pēr te roa, ki te tai atu, ki te tautoko, ki te mātaki hoki. I tērā tīma hou ko Auckland FC. Another chance here with Tauranga coming down the left-hand side. Joby, can he cut that back for one of his? Yes, he can. Oh, well defended. Still Tauranga with a chance here. And now we see Hamilton breaking down the left-hand side of their flank. Pono, ki te hare tonu e nei kai tākaro. Aha ko te ngenge pia, te mamai o ngā tīnana. Te hikaka tō rātou. Ko tērā te painga o te rangatahi. Awesome to see, even in these dying moments of the match, despite this being their match number 5 in 3 days. They're still both teams giving everything they've got right until the end. E tohu tēnā ki te āhuatanga o te tangata. Te āhuatanga hoki o engei kura. Great symbol there of the character of these players and also the character of their schools. As the saying goes, you are a sum of your environment. And there we have it. Ko mutu te kēmu, kua toa. Te kura tamatāne o kiri roa, e roa. Te kura tamatāne o Tauranga, kore. Ngā mihi ki a koutou katoa, ngā kai mātaki-taki, ngā kai whakahaere. To the victors, the spoils. Ki a rātou katoa, ki a Tauranga, ki a kaha, ki a Hamilton boys. Kei ronga no atu koutou. That's it from us. Thank you for joining in our coverage today to watch these talented players do their thing on the pitch. Mā te wā.